thing I've probably noticed between seeing him previously and now is he's strengthened up a lot. There's a lot more muscle and a lot more power in the rear end there, and all the way through him, where the saddle would be. He looks a much stronger, more robust horse than what you even see on the pictures here. He's completely changed now. David's working his magic with him. He's looking a much more finished article. He was kind of a frame there, and now the frame has been filled with what's quite a lovely picture, really.
And another thing, just on what Tom was saying on that, is that if you go back and look at the yearling photographs of Longsider this time last year, he didn't have nearly as much strength as this horse, but he was very tall. And as the summer went on, he furnished. He was always, there was an awful lot of people. A lot of the trainers liked something like Longsider last year. And there were a lot of people saw him go through the ring hoping that he'd go through very cheaply and they could steal him for 20 grand. And a lot of people asked me about him during the summer, said whatever happened to, where's he? But this horse is sort of, if you can see what I was saying to you when Longsider was standing in the box, his shoulder through his middle and his back end, he's got a lot of strength there already. And he'll grow a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I'd like to think that this is a horse that we could see out on a race course in sort of July time, mid-July.
It looks like that. You can see he's kind of beginning to take shape already. And his pedigree suggests quality as well. Stephen Moon is a massively underrated sire. Don't go telling everybody, but he's a sire who is right at the tip top. I think he's got as many black type runners to winners as he's right up there. I think there's only Galileo higher, really, isn't there? Probably never Galileo, and then it's kind of him. He's third in the black type runners to winners. So Stephen Moon is a massively underrated sire. So we're pleased to secure that. And his pedigree, the dam's already produced a black type winner by Visa Varsel. If anybody has heard of that, fair play. So my point there is Stephen Moon is a completely different league to the sire she's already produced a black type winner by. So this would be a massive stallion upgrade. Stephen Moon, he'd be, say, League 2 Visa Varsel, Champions League is Stephen Moon. So he's, in theory, the pedigree's going to be taking a huge upgrade, and you can see the physique, the specimen in front of you as well is quite magnificent. And he walks well. He does all that kind of stuff as well. And he's just a very sensible, nice horse. And as David says, we've not compromised on the quality. We've just tried to not make them December debutants. We've tried to make them July, August, September. You'll have had your free runs on the turf rather than your free runs on the all-weather in the winter. That's all we've tried to change with these two this year round.
So you want to, when you're doing it, we all go there to the sales to try and buy a horse that you could win the Derby with. But the small sort of ratty 2-year-olds that is out in April in the Brocklesby or something like that. He's not going to be winning a Derby. There's only been one that's been ended up being a Group 1 horse that Pat Edry had. But they just physically can't last that long. And usually everybody, it's like the kids at school. As you go up in the years, the guy that was small and stocky, all of a sudden he loses his height because everybody else passes him out. But no, we wanted to do, as Tom says, get something that we're keeping the quality, that hopefully we'll have the same dreams as we have for the other two this time next year, but we might have picked up something nicer. We might have picked up a bit of black type. Exactly. So, but as Tom was saying as well, See the Moon, the only reason that See the Moon is, it's gone majorly, we're going a little bit like Australia, and everybody wants speed now. The amount, and
he was a German Derby winner, wasn't he? See the Moon, a very impressive German Derby winner. And a lot of his produce are very sound, very good minds, everything like that. And if you were 5 years ago, you'd be spending $500,000 to try and buy a See the Moon. It's just that now everybody wants a No Nay Never or whatever, and a No Nay Never is costing $500,000. This stallion has already proved himself, and he's sitting on, as soon as he has a Nathaniel or a Frankel or something like that, he's going to take off, and he's great value for money. But the one good, like if you get a good one of these now, they're gone to Hong Kong straight away for ridiculous money because they all want them. The same as Archipenko. If you have well. So like if Longsider or
the Free Eagle was by Archie Penko, there wouldn't be any question. They'd be gone. You wouldn't be able to afford to. They'd just give you $1 million like that to go to Hong Kong straight away. And this horse is, I think, in another year's time, is going to be in the exact same mold as that. So, Abdul, you just give him a walk down there so they can see him walk. Just let him walk down the lane there.
Deal. Well, I shall just accept it.
We bought him from Yeomanstown, correct?
Yes.
Which are Yeomanstown are very good at getting you a much earlier type of horse. They wouldn't produce. They wouldn't produce. Backward horses. A lot of their stuff would be produced to be good 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. Great.